Hello YouTube, and specifically, hello my fellow Christians on YouTube. It's Zycro, and I'm here with 3 hard questions for Christians. Earlier in the week I made 3 hard questions for atheists, and it's only fair that I keep the ball going to both sides of the court. Now, the first question is this: can an unbeliever be more Christ-like than the best saved Christian believer in the world? Can a pagan, Muslim, atheist, Satanist, whoever, somebody who's never, been saved, can they be more Christ-like than a person who is saved? And more specifically, can they be more Christ-like than the best Christian in the world? My second question is this: how should Christians react to the parts of the gospel that are quite possibly non-canon? Because I don't know. I don't know myself. Should we just look at them as nice stories that go along with the gospel? Or should we not read them? Should we say it would be nice if this happened? Or should we just say, look, a lot of experts, Christian historians, say that this isn't canon, or it's likely not to be canon, but we're going to treat it as canon? There's other options too, whatever you can think of. I don't know. That's why I'm asking. So, and specifically, I'll use 2 instances, and that would be John 8, 1 through 11, the story of the woman caught in adultery, which happens to be, I think, one of the best stories about Christ and his ministry. And the other one is Mark 16, 9 through 20, which sounds a lot like the other parts of the Gospels, except it gets to the part where it says that whoever believes in Christ can handle deadly serpents and drink poison and lay hands on the sick. Now, obviously that's pretty controversial. So how should Christians react to parts of the gospel that are quite likely non-canon? My third question is this: how should Christians on YouTube react to Christians on YouTube who are saying that they are acting in the name of Christ and seem to believe that they are, yet they are way off track? And specifically, I'll use the case of Fang, who, under the threat of legal recourse, admitted to lying and defaming others. Now, this hurts to even bring it up, but it does demand action, because it's obviously not helping the cause of Christ to have someone who says that he is trying to save souls and win people over for Christ, yet he has never addressed the things that he has essentially pled guilty to. So that's just an instance. But say I'm screwing up. Say Zycro is completely screwing things up on YouTube as far as Christian ministry goes. And I'm turning people off from Christ through my actions in the name of Christ. If I'm doing that, I would very much wish that somebody would address me and point my attention to it. And if I didn't listen to them, I would wish that they would figure out a way to censure me, essentially. Or I wish that they would say, hey, this guy is way off base, and make some videos and say, I'm a Christian, but Zycro, I really think he's a Christian, but he's really screwing up for reasons X, Y, and Z. And I wouldn't care if you liked my message, if I said I was winning people over for Christ, etc., but I admitted to lying about it, and I apparently was lying about it, or certain actions. That would be wrong, and I really wish somebody would say it. So my question is, how should Christians on YouTube essentially help their own when they're going off track? And those are my 3 questions for Christians. 3 hard questions for Christians. One is, can an unbeliever be more Christ-like than the best saved Christian on the planet, or maybe even in history? 2, how should we react to parts of the Gospels that are possibly non-canon? And 3, how can we police our own in the Christian community on YouTube? Thanks, and I very much look forward to any responses.